Okay, Greenleaf fans. Now, BET Plus new series Kingdom Business dropped last Thursday. I have heard nothing but crazy good things about it, and I am going to start it because it's only 8 episodes, but they're like 50 minutes long. But I've heard people saying, look, I binged that thing in less than a day, and it was so good. And of course, my plan is to get it done this week, honestly, because of the fact that, well, I want to have it out of the way before Sisters comes back on, because when Sisters comes back on next week, that's when the channel's going to be just nothing but Sisters. Simple and plain. As soon as they dropped the 15-second promo, and I did, videos on that, the channel just surged once again. Meaning that once Sisters comes on, again, that's going to be the main focus. But let's talk about Greenleaf here. Now, I was talking with one of my followers over the weekend, because they had watched Kingdom Business and they loved it. And we were talking about the fact that Delilah got quietly canceled by OWN. It's kind of funny because the videos I did on Delilah and Our Kind of People both getting canceled, those videos did better than my reviews of the shows, which I find hilarious because of the fact that when the shows were on, when I was reviewing them, barely anybody cared. When I announced that the shows were canceled, everybody wants to talk about it. And I'm like, well, hey, it is what it is. But OWN is crippled. Discovery is pretty much pulling a Disney, I guess you could say, incorporating, small, I don't know if I should say smaller, but, smaller than the other bigger networks. They're going for like the weak antelope in the pack. They're going after the different networks they could incorporate into their own corporate umbrella. Again, a Disney play. I mean, first you had OWN, and now you got the CW, and I'm really wondering what Discovery is going to do next. What's the plan with all these networks? But there really isn't a rating show on the OWN network right now. Apparently, All Rise is a show they have that they've incorporated from another network. And I hear it's good. I've just never watched it before. And the only thing I know about it is the one actress who played Gypsy in the CW's The Flash. She plays a character on there, but that's it. But OWN is, and I'm not faulting them for trying, because after you lose Tyler Perry, I mean, they knew it was coming. Hence why the Haves and the Have-Nots got an extra season that it didn't need, leading to the bad series finale that we all wish we could forget about. They knew they had to stand on their own. So, they tried a variety of different shows. I mean, from Delilah, the Kings of Napa, and unfortunately, neither show did well. And, of course, Delilah got the quiet cancellation. And as far as I can tell, there's been no word on the Kings of Napa getting a season 2. But I looked at the ratings, and the ratings for that show were lower than even Delilah, which kind of lets me know, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that show gets canceled as well. Cherish today, they announced the season 2 way back after season 1, saying it's an anthology series. Each season of the show will focus on one couple. And given that we haven't heard a damn thing about a season 2, and that show's been gone for a while, safe to assume it is not coming back. OWN is in trouble. Now, the question is, though, will a Greenleaf spinoff still happen? I'm going to be honest here, I don't think it will. It would make sense for the network to do it, to try one last ditch effort to get people back. But for the most part, I've seen the actors just, thriving in other projects. Like Grace, she's on ABC's The Firefighter show. I forgot what it's called. And Jacob's daughter, who I forgot her name, not Sophia, but I forgot her name. The other, Carissa and Jacob's daughter. She's been thriving as well. I follow her on social media. She's always in like a new project, which is great. And the list goes on. But I just don't see Greenleaf coming back. Now, true, Delilah was created by the creators of Greenleaf, but given how that flopped, they might just go right back to the drawing board and say, you know what, we got to do a Greenleaf something if we want to save the network. Or it could be one of those things where they realize it's a lost cause, at least on the OWN network, because OWN is becoming something entirely different from what it was. It's not so much about scripted shows anymore as it is about, like reality TV and talk shows and things like that. So perhaps Greenleaf might get a spinoff, but on another platform. But that's just me thinking out loud, being somewhat hopeful. But I've come to the realization that it's very unlikely that we're going to get it. I mean, but given that Saints and Sinners is gone now, and, Kingdom Business, I heard, is like a mixture of Saints and Sinners, Family Business, Greenleaf, the haves and the have-nots, P-Valley rolled into one. I don't know. I don't know if Greenleaf is going to come back. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I mean, obviously, they need something on OWN to get ratings, but I think it might be too late. So let me know your thoughts if you think Greenleaf will get that spinoff. Obviously I feel like it's safe to say we all want it to happen, but realistically, I don't know. Even though the finale, the final season, it was pretty good. I wouldn't call it excellent because there were a lot of things I wish we got answers for. And I felt like it was somewhat open-ended in order for the story to continue. But I feel like the show ended in such a way that if that was the end, then you know what? I could be satisfied with it. So, thanks so much for tuning in. Hit the thumbs up button to show you liked the video. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Hit subscribe and hit that bell icon to select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post content on the channel.